So I can see that this section is going to be full of Paff. So we had the session a while back that was like a lot of sauna. And it seems like this session is going to be full. Well, it's already been full of Paff. I think he's been in all of the tracks from this session. So let's hope that we don't get Paff fatigue. I actually took this one out of order on the list because I wanted to say my last song. Paff is on that song from what I see, but I wanted to say that one for last because I think that has a chance to be more different than some of the other songs that I've listened to during this session. As I always say, full disclosure, I record a lot of these together in one sitting. So sometimes when I'm getting the same artist during like a full sitting, you start to look for something different. Not particularly a different artist. You look for Paff or the artist that you're listening to maybe do something different than you haven't heard already. So now when I listen to a Paff song, I kind of know what to expect. So it gets to a point where it's like you want something a little bit different from them, even though it's not anyone's fault but my own because it's me sitting here listening to all of these. Maybe I should space them out instead of doing them all at once, but I wasn't even going to stop it this time. But I just want you to know I'm here. Let's go.
I can carry anyone, you're fucking with the best. Surround you with the demons, even though I'm blessed. Anything to say it with your chest. You don't wanna see what's next. When I get to go ahead, I will do my job best. I don't get paid by the hour, my AK suppressed. Even from a mile away, I will snipe your head. Yeah, your body may no rest. I am like a Hydra, I am venomous. I will poison your whole crew, everybody dead. Yeah, you better watch your back, you don't want it with the gang. Always finish strong, always leave a bang. I am like a Hydra, I am venomous. You're supposed to be a gangster, why you sensitive? Fuck my enemies, I ain't going back. When I give a sign, all my six attack. When the snakes pull up, hands up, get caught, get robbed, get shot, get dropped. They shook like what? I be giving out free haircuts, all strategic, no shortcuts. We be like a roadblock, clean the streets like a tow truck. They act like they know us, we be fucking shit up. I don't need no backup, I hit it like a ghost drop. Two-faced motherfuckers, always using makeup. That's why I roll with 8 clips, pull up and I won't get to go ahead. I won't do my job best, I don't get paid by the hour. My AK suppressed, even from a mile away. I will snap your head. Yeah, your body may no rest. I am like a Hydra, I am venomous. I can carry anyone, you're fucking with the best. Surround you with the demons, even though I'm blessed.
So how is he like a Hydra? I'm trying to listen to his lyrics. Does this mean if you cut his head off, he grows 2 more? Or is it like Marvel's Hydra?
Anything to say it with your chest. I am like a Hydra, I am venomous. I can poison your whole crew, everybody dead. Yeah, you better watch your back, you don't want it with the gang. Always finish strong, always leave a bang. When I pull up with Susie, head just like Call of Duty. Oga strapped in the back, mow you down with the Uzi. I shoot clips like a movie, chop you up like a smoothie. End up dead, motherfucker, make your family lonely. I know you're working with police.
I really got to know if Paff is a gangster. I mean, good God.
I put Mario on it. Miguel always has a class too. He is ready to use it. We always roll like a unit. Raul don't talk, he do it. DJ, dig a grave. We probably gonna get to go ahead. I won't do my job best. I don't get paid by the hour. My AK suppressed, even from a mile away. I will snap your head. Yeah, your body may now rest. I am like a Hydra, I am venomous. I can carry anyone, you're fucking with the best. Surround you with the demons, even though I'm blessed. Anything to say it with your chest. I am like a Hydra, I am venomous. I can poison your whole crew, everybody dead. Yeah, you better watch your back, you don't want it with the gang. Always finish strong, always leave a bang.
I'm sure that now that I've like done all these Path videos, that I'm gonna learn a lot more about Path in the coming days. I always thrown this out there ever since the first time I listened to Path. And I always say, because he says all this stuff about him being hard and a gangster and shooting people up and doing all these things in his lyrics. And I always question, is Path really about that life? I've got to figure it out. So before the next time I record another session, I'm going to figure out if Path is who he says he is. Because now that I've heard so much from him in this session, I got to know. I didn't do it last time. I will do it this time. But it's the same formula for Path. We know what he can do now. We've heard him several songs. It's not too far out the normal kind of thing that Path does. And this is probably me just getting a little bit fatigued with Path during this session. But again, if this was spread it out over like a couple days, or instead of me doing all these back to back in the same recording or in the same session, then I would probably have a different response. But there's a little bit of Path fatigue now. So it's a good song. I'm probably suffering from that fatigue. So that could be taken away from some bonus points that he could be getting. But I'll just leave it at that. Till next time. I'm John Hex on the Plus, and I am out.
Always has a class to he is ready to use it. We always roll like a unit. Raul don't talk, he do it. DJ dig a grave, we probably gonna